let's get back focused on this. Let's go a little deeper on this.
Y'all funny.
We know people they put their own profiles, but at the same time, it's a fake profile where they are putting. I know a lot of people put their relationships on social media, and they don't show the bad parts. They just want to show the good parts and want to make sure everyone see that it's just the best relationship or best marriage in the world and history of marriage. And right, and there's people out there, and it's like you're trying to live a fake life, and you want the validation of people on the outside. You need to worry about the marriage on the inside, how that's working.
Yep.
You know, you need to quit worrying about what other people are thinking about, because that's not where the issue lies at. And then
the story doesn't compute.
How does it not compute if she's seeking
Just doesn't have
validation?
I mean, Cardi doesn't have social media for validation.
She doesn't. Everybody has social media for validation. Everybody.
No.
Came up with a business idea. No, listen, I just came up with
so then that means that you have social media.
I do, but my question is too much.
That is just
not
ridiculous.
It's too
I think
much.
that you're being super judgmental.
We're all
people
super
because of
judgmental.
how
This is what the
you
show is
view
about.
people and how you are projecting your thoughts.
We're all judgmental, man. We're all judgmental. So is anybody sit up here and say they're not judgmental when this show judges?
I'm judgmental too, but not over people's social media.
To be judgmental is to actually have an impact on their lives. So you can be opinionated, but to be judgmental, you have to. You can be opinionated. You can be opinionated, but to be judgmental, you have to actually pass some type of I'm throwing you in jail type stuff. So it's opinionated. I'm sorry.
That's a whole different thing. You're
talking
about
use the word opinionated. Split the hair however you want to split the hair. It doesn't matter. You're looking at other people and being like, oh, they want to be validated because they're talking about, their marriage or for this or for that. And you don't know.
The question is not validated. It's too much.
You don't know that.
Too much.
And then you talk about everybody's on social media for validation.
I didn't say it. Yes, everybody is. If you are looking at how many likes
not on social media for validation.
There's nobody on social media that's not on there to try to get validation.
I'm not. I just be bored. I just be bored, and I just feel like the things that I say.
That's crazy.
So you're telling me, all of y'all telling me you put a post up and don't check if you get comments or likes or hearts.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Facebook has my algorithms all off.
I don't.
No.
Oh, come on.
I don't because it's about like 100 foreigners on there, and I know they just want visas, and I know they just talking shit.
Alexa,
so
Alexa, turn it off. No, I'm just playing.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. I can't respond to every comment.
Why even respond at all if you're not trying to see what they're trying to say?
Well, for the most part, I don't seek validation.
I try to see when I can, but you have to hire somebody for that. When it gets to a certain
that's just
point,
your perception, and I think that's something that you need to own. That is your perception of how.
Listen, Erica, let me tell you something. No, if you blow up tonight, you try to tell me. No, I'm talking about responding to social media. If you blow up tonight, you mean to tell me you're going to respond to every freaking message? You're going to respond to every DM? It's impossible. Right now. It's impossible.
Look, if I respond, I respond. If I don't, I don't.
Hello.
But we're looking at I'm looking at the comments up here.
Right. You know what?
I'm not saying don't look for validation. I'm saying where it controls your life to where you
said everybody on social media is looking for some sort of validation.
Too much validation is the question.
Real. What validation are you looking for?
Listen,
I was great asking that question.
Too much validation is the question. Yeah. I didn't say not
now
validation
it's too much validation.
Too much validation.
I think we need to look inside deeper on what you're really.
You can't monetize Facebook.
You cannot monetize. You do not look at validation.
The story didn't even match the subject.
It does match the subject because if she wishes death because of somebody who said something on social media, If she's wishing death because of what somebody said on social media, that
about
is
her
too
child.
far.
And this is where you don't
But there's a
understand
lot of
Mama
people on
Bear,
social
honey.
media.
That's how Mama Bear is gonna act
But
on
you know what?
or off social media.
Well, that's okay. So she's gonna wish death on everybody.
And so you are really saying that she shouldn't have a reaction.
No, I'm saying turn it off.
And then you're like, you're talking about, she took a break, like that's all lame and stuff. Sometimes
I didn't say that was lame. No, you put words in my mouth now.
I didn't judge people from taking a mental break from them attacking their family.
She didn't say break.
There was a bully. There was a bully
going on inside of you. That's what
there was a bully.
Let me say something real quick.
Why? There was a bully. Hold on, Lexa. No. Hold on. You get to your point. I said quit. What's the point of quitting and saying I'm never coming back on here? That means you're seeking validation from me. That means you care too much about what people. Because there's millions of people that's going to say something bad. Are you telling me there's nobody that's going to say bad about anybody on social media?
That means you're saying goodbye.
You know, Red.
There's no way you're going to tell me there's not. No one bad going to say something about you on social media. You can't argue with everybody on social media.
Can we let Chris go? Can we let Chris go?
I ain't said nothing in a minute, right?
Okay.
So
right.
What happens, in my opinion, and even in my experience, is that there's individuals that in their perception that feel like they have a connection to the fans, they have a connection, they hear this and that and the third. But when they put stuff out there, they already have in their minds that certain things are supposed to go a certain way. We have no control. When you put something in the public, we have no control over how an individual or the people who follow us are going to respond to what we put out there. Like we think, okay, this is cool, this is good, I'm just saying this, I'm just responding. But you don't know what's going to come back at you. And sometimes it can be too much. So mentally and emotionally, wherever she was at that time, she shut it down because she didn't want to deal with that energy. She didn't want to deal with that coming at her like that.
And that's one of the same things she could have done.
Right, because to shut it down because
happen for the rest of her life if that's the case.
Right, so she can put up another page tomorrow.
Bad things happen, and you got to step away. And being strong enough to step away and take care of yourself, and then
that's what she did.
Put them down for that.
Really?
And you do that a lot. You always bring these stories up where you be dragging females for having emotions,
for showing vulnerability,
for being authentic.
Don't make this a female thing.
Check your pattern.
I see where he's coming from because Cardi B is in the limelight.
There's a pattern here,
and she put herself in the limelight.
This is not a female thing. This is
so you cannot
get off of social media.
Okay, I can see it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to understand the job. You know what I'm saying? That's just like you going up for any type of job. You got to understand when you go up for a job that this is what's going to happen. Even though you are a human being, you are going to have emotions. You are entitled to your emotions, but you have to understand that
y'all really think that
everybody has opinions.
That people should never have bad moments, should never have breakdowns, should never have
this, should never have that.
Just like Will Smith.
Of course.
Success that you
of course.
Just like Will Smith, who was a man, Erica. Did I not talk about him last week? He's a man. Is he a woman or a man?
We keep on having these same conversations.
Is Will Smith a man or a woman?
And over and over again.
Can I take one moment?
It's not about us having a conversation. It's what's happening in the world right now today. It's happening everywhere.
We keep on having these same
but
conversations.
But you are responsible for your emotions also too.
Same conversation.
Yes,
you leave no room for humanity.
No, I leave room for responsibility.
People. And it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
You just made this a female thing.
Can we take one moment
of silence? We talked about Will Smith last week.
Take one moment
and we talked about him having accountability for his emotion. So before you try to make
these
this a female
are
thing,
spirit
let's
fingers.
talk about a human thing.
Are spirit fingers. Okay, let's collect ourselves. Okay, and let's just respect each other. Okay. At the end of the day, I just feel as though, yes, it is your own responsibility to control your emotions, but you cannot tell people how to react.
Right.
You know, you have a responsibility.
That's what the social media platforms for. You can tell.
So I get what both of y'all are saying, and it's not like both of y'all are wrong, but at the same time, people, we are human. This is a vessel. We have human qualities. You know what I'm saying? So if you're reacting that way, depending on how she was mentally, she just had a baby. Men don't understand the whole childbirth
and they
situation.
They never will. And can I?
I'm
you know what?
That's discrimination. I don't like.
So we want people talking bad about our kids, and we're not going to respond.
Y'all been cutting me off for a long time
now.
Horrible.
That's not a good take.
But can you hear us out? At least just hear us out.
We brought up postpartum, which he's actually really dealing with, which has women that kill themselves. And he said, "Come on, man."
So you're saying we won't say anything bad about people talking bad about our kids on social media?
I can't have.
You will. You will. We're not taking away from the man's emotion.